Okay. Hi. I'm Suzanne from tvmag.com. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Oh, you look so pretty today. Your character doesn't always look so dressed up, so it's nice to see you looking dressed up.
He's a good drinker.
That's right. So, without any spoilers, what can you share with us about Willie this season?
I mean, I think there's a real exciting thing that happens this season with Willie in that she starts the women's division of our promotion. So, women's wrestling is very obviously, worldwide, super dynamic, exciting. People love it. It's got a massive following, and now it comes to our tiny little independent wrestling league in Duffy, Georgia, and via Willie. So I sort of become Crystal's mentor, and through her live out my lost dreams of becoming a wrestler.
Right. And do you have any special thing that you do to get into character to play Willie?
No, I mean, I show up to work drunk. No, I don't. I don't do that. No, I don't think I do anything. I mean, Laura Bauer, who is our costume designer, is wonderful. And I think there's different ways into every character. Certainly smoking is a huge thing for Willie, and I feel more Willie-ish when I'm smoking and holding my orange cup, which is obviously alcohol. And Laura Bauer's costumes help me, because Willie's different from me in that way. So when I suit up as her, I feel different.
Okay. And what's the most important thing you've learned about playing Willie?
Um, I think I really appreciate the way they write her. I as like a full human, meaning she's at work super together. She holds the whole thing together. Without her, there is no DWL. And at home, she's a bit of a hot mess. I don't know that she's the best mother. I think she's not the best mother and wife, and obviously drinks too much and is wrestling some demons. And I just appreciate that because I think it's sometimes I think when women are women characters have to be more likable, on TV often have to
Yeah.
be sort of moral center of the piece. They have to know right from wrong. They always do the right thing in the end. And I appreciate that the way they've written Willie is she's a little bit of everything, like most women I know.
Right.
We're not one thing. We often are greedy or make a bad decision, or I think I just when I read her, I am grateful that she's not one thing.
Right. Well, similar to your character in Plain Sight, where she was very complicated and not
Yes,
perfect.
yes,
And
yes. And I think on In Plain Sight, that was a wrestling match that the writer had with the network too. Meaning we would often get notes like, "Ooh, that's really not likable. Can we soften that? Can we?" And it was a listen, that's often the case with
yeah,
studios and creatives. But I think they did a good job of pushing back on that because I think women are likable when they are whole. When
hmm,
when
yeah,
when I know for me, when I watch women characters who are whole, meaning they have good and bad in them all at once, I like them more. They're more likable.
sure, sure. And would you say that Willie's the smartest person on the show, or just the most mature, or both?
I think she's the most practical on the show. Yeah. So in that regard, maybe, but I think I don't know what's smartest. She's the most practical because she's had to be. She knows where all the bodies are buried. She and Tom were in this thing together. They were making it work through whatever means necessary for a long, long time. And the men are emotional. They say women can't run the country because we're too emotional, but I see it the other way around.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you talking to me.
Thank you.